Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Blu-ray 3D review. This time we're going to take a look at The Hobbit Extended Edition 3D. So, yeah, I got The Hobbit when it first came out on Blu-ray 3D, and mainly because I just kind of wanted to watch it. I ended up taking it to a used DVD store and selling it because I got this one. I knew this was coming out. This actually came out, I think, a couple months later than it was supposed to. It was supposed to be out in, I think, late November, and it just come out probably 2-3 weeks ago or so. And I'm glad I got it, but it's kind of expensive. Let's talk about the packaging. We'll talk about the extended scenes that are in it, the 3D, all that kind of good stuff. So here it is. In this version of the 3D set, we've got Bilbo on the cover instead of Gandalf, which in the 3D Blu-ray Standard Edition we get Gandalf on the cover, which honestly I think Gandalf looked better. Yeah, I don't know. I like the exterior packaging. I just wish it had the Gandalf card instead of Bilbo. So here it is. It's got this little jacket piece that says, you know, Blu-ray 3D Extended Edition. The back side is all the, hey, this is what it takes and all that kind of jazz. And then we get a very nice little book-looking jacket piece. Here's the side. Looking really cool. Definitely digging that. And it slides out like this. So here it is, the front cover and the back cover. Now, the interesting thing about this is it's black right here. That's a little different. Most of those are either blue or clear, but you don't see black too terribly often, so that's kind of interesting. It is a thick set. Internal packaging. We've got the ultraviolet copy, and then you've got you can buy this stuff, this stuff, this stuff, more stuff to buy on the back, etc., etc. And then we have the internal disc set itself. There's nothing in the front jacket piece there. We have, let's see, this is the movie Part 1 in Blu-ray 3D, the movie Part 2 in Blu-ray 3D, and then this is the standard Blu-ray of the extended on one disc. The Appendices Part 7 and 8 from the Lord of the Rings extended edition stuff. So that's kind of cool. So, what do we think about this film? First of all, the 3D is exactly the same. There's no change in that. It is 2 discs long. The 3D looks really, really good in this film. I did enjoy it. I really did like it. And just the other thing, here's the back side. Got the little acorn. It's very cute. But, yeah, so the 3D, I can't really talk too much about it. I've already talked about that in the Hobbit 3D Blu-ray review, so I'm not really going to go much there. What I want to talk about is the extended scenes in this film. And there are quite a few. The funny thing is the majority of the extended scenes tend to be songs, which is kind of weird. We do have at the beginning of the movie an extended scene, an extra scene with young Bilbo, where he's talking about old Took's parties and Gandalf shooting off his whiz poppers and firecrackers. We see little Bilbo run up and his mother come and grab him, and and the first time Bilbo actually meets Gandalf, which he doesn't even know who he is because he's a little kid. So that's in there. That was kind of cool, kind of cute. Significant other scenes, additional scenes, were with the Dwarves in Rivendell. the scene where they're eating around with the elves, they kind of get a little raucous. They start throwing stuff around. The elves are trying to play the music, and Gandalf and Elrond are talking. They're throwing food, and the other elves are like, huh, and they're looking at Elrond like, should we do something? What's going on here? And then the dwarves break into song. I can't remember what the song was. I didn't recognize it. I thought it was going to be Down in the Valley, but it wasn't. It was something else, some kind of shanty, beer drinking, pirate shanty type of song, some kind of Scottish sing along. So I'm not really sure what it was. I'd have to go back and listen to it again. But yeah, that was kind of interesting, kind of different. Another significant scene that kind of was odd was, and I can see why it was cut out. The dwarf one was kind of funny, and it fit well, and it flowed well with the storyline. But then there was a scene where they were down in Goblin Town, and they bring the dwarves up, and there was a really nice extended scene where the dwarves are trying to, no, I'm not, they're all trying to protect Thorin, Oakenshield, and that was kind of cool. It was like, no, I'm the leader of the group, and this and that and the other, and that was kind of cool. I really did dig that. But then the Goblin King breaks into this random kind of gay musical song, and it's actually from the book, and it was in the Bass and Rankin movie, Down, Down, Down in Goblin Town. He just kind of breaks into the song, which I can appreciate that, but he starts singing it like it was some kind of stage musical thing, and it was just really, really weird. Yeah, I can see why they cut that out. It didn't fit the rest of that scene. So those were some of the more significant extra bits. There were some smaller bits here and there that you're like, oh, hey, there's that. But nothing of super change. Now, I kind of wish that there was the Riddles in the Dark song. I was really hoping Down in the Valley was going to make it in. But, especially since it was mostly songs that they put back into it, it almost turns the thing into a musical. They add that many more songs into it. But, yeah. So, that being said, all the 3Ds are the same. Nothing's really changed there. The majority of the additional scenes are songs that they had cut out that were in the book. At least most of them were. And the price. Let's look at the price. So the biggest problem I had with this, it was $50. I got this at Target. I got this at Meijer, up in Carmel, Indiana, north side of Indianapolis, and it was $50. Is that worth the money? I don't know, to be honest with you. I did get the original Hobbit. The reason I picked it up, it was $25. It was on sale the week it came out, so I went ahead and picked it up. And, I watched it 2 or 3 times, and then I turned around and got $12, I think, store credit at a used movie store for it. And then, because I knew this was coming out. And then this came out, and it was $50. So, and it's actually kind of difficult to find. I've only seen 2 copies of this. I've seen a copy of this on the north side, Meijer, in Carmel, Indiana, and I've seen one in the south side, Meijer, in Greenwood, Indiana, where I live. And, yeah, those are the only copies I've seen. I haven't seen it at Best Buy. I have not seen it at Walmart. I have not seen this at Target. I have seen the extended edition Blu Ray at Target, which was $39.99. So, is this worth the money? If you're a huge Lord of the Rings fan and you have all the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings already on Blu Ray, then yeah, you're probably going to want to get this to complete your extended edition copy. It does have the nice case. I just don't think it's worth $50. I would say this is worth $40 maximum. I think it's about $10 priced too high. But if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, if you're a completist, you definitely want it in your collection. The songs are interesting. The additional pieces are kind of interesting, and you know, it's The Hobbit. It's the Lord of the Rings. We get a little something extra out of it. So, plus you get the appendices, which has got all the stuff that from Pete Jackson's website when he was making it, plus a lot of other featurettes on there. So it does have a lot of additional materials, which I suppose can make up for that price. But I don't know. I just kind of find it hard to swallow $50 for one particular disc, especially when you get the entire Star Wars saga for $87. But there it is, The Hobbit Extended Edition, Unexpected Journey in Blu-ray 3D. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future.